Good morning, and it really is a beautiful morning here in Worthing in West Sussex where I'm filming this video. And I thought I'd just do a quick video to introduce myself and talk a little bit about what Gorgeous Hearts is all about. So if you've been to this page before, you know there's a little bit of a mix of programs and offerings, if you like. But I just wanted to get down to basics because really the aim of Gorgeous Hearts has always been the same. It's to reduce anxiety holistically. That's as succinctly as I can put it. Now, I don't mean anxiety disorder particularly. I mean the consequences of living a life that is disconnected and not harmonious, whereby there's too much going on here and not enough awareness in the body. And it's all about getting to a place where you can connect more with yourself and express soulfully. Now, when I say soulfully, let's just define that a little bit better. So when I talk about soul, it's a bit of a, we can't see it. It's not tangible. It's something that exists in our language. Some of us can feel it. All of us can feel it, but some of us are aware of it more than others. So we could say inner heart, we could say inner core, inner world, your fire, your light, the divine aspect of yourself. Whatever you want to call it, and whether you're aware of it or not, there is a place within you that is free from anxiety, free from all of the limiting beliefs, expectations, attachments, all the rest of the stuff that we layer over it that stops us from feeling that, and to be able to make choices that actually have our best interests at heart and other people's as well. And I often talk about self-care and self-love on this page. I believe these are the most important aspects, because when we are self-loving, we raise our vibrations. Everything is about vibration. Okay, so it's all of what I talk about is always to do with energy first and then expression. Because you have to go right back to the core. You have to go back to the cause of everything. There's so much illness around today, in today's world. And it's not just in the body. It's, as we know, there's lots of mental illness. It affects relationships. It affects our society. It affects work, our careers, businesses. It's just rife. And it can be like this low humming feeling that you're not quite good enough, you're not quite there. You've got to make yourself more perfect. You've got to keep up with expectations from yourself and from other people. And it goes right the way through to this kind of panic and this attack that you feel on your solar plexus when things aren't, when you feel that you don't have the skills, the talent, whatever you need to deal with what life is presenting you with at any given time. So as you can see, I'm explaining anxiety as a kind of as the result, if you like, of so many things in life that come from the way that we live, the programming that we've got going on up here. Now in the soul, none of that programming exists. And we often think of the mind just being in the brain. But Connect and Express is all about realizing the mind in every single part of your body, because we are one harmonious expression. We're one vehicle of expression. And until you get to that connection, you're always going to be expressing just from what is programmed. We have like about 5%, I think, conscious thought, and then the rest of it's subconscious. So it comes a lot from how we've been brought up, how we live, what our relationships up to now, our experiences, all of that has a massive effect on how we choose and what's going on in our lives right now. And we talk a lot about law of attraction and things like that, but really what you attract is 95% what you don't even consciously think about. So when we look at soulful expression, none of that's happening. We're actually connecting with something that is free from that and is intrinsic to us, and is wisdom, real wisdom, intuition, love, unconditional love. And all of our choices are going to be, just imagine what our choices can be if what's running us is from that place, from that unconditional love. Imagine the world we would live in, rather than the expression that we often have if we're self-doubting, if we lack confidence, lack self-worth. All of those expressions are going to hold that in the way that we move, in the way that we speak, in the way that our relationships work, everything, because expression is everything. So that's what Gorgeous Hearts really really deals with. That's what I'm all about, if you like. And the how is through vocal work and through coaching. Now, I don't really want to separate those two things because, as I said before, we're just one expression. We haven't got just the mind here, but we are in our heads a lot. We are constantly in our heads, and we're bombarded by thoughts that sometimes just have nothing to do with what we're really doing at the time. So we need to have ways and strategies of how to stop that, recharge as well. We need to reconnect, and we need to realign to that inner part of us that I've been talking about. Now, coaching, I'm going to say coaching, it's like transformational life coaching that I do and practice, and that is a way of opening up. It's exploring, discovering, opening up different perspectives, and really questioning all of the patterns, all of the limiting beliefs that are going on, and challenging those. So that's one part of it. But the other part that's really part of this Connect and Express is firstly to really find ways of relaxing very deeply and surrendering to the body, to get out of the head that I've been talking about. So getting out of the head and into the body. And then really concentrating and focusing on vibrations, bringing those vibrations to different areas of the body. So instead of just feeling that the voice is here and that we're just controlling from the diaphragm and all of the usual vocal coaching techniques that we use to be a good performer, rather than that, we look at where the sound originates from, what the vibrations are. I mean, vibrations absolutely love it when you put your attention on them, and you're going to really love the feel of the vibrations. But we use imagery to actually concentrate on muscles that are involuntary, like the diaphragm. That we don't, we very often use our stomach muscles to employ the diaphragm, which is, as soon as you employ muscles, you're in tension. And when you're in tension, you don't feel the vibrations, because vibrations hate tension. So first of all, it's all about body awareness and becoming very, very surrendered to the body and very relaxed. So it's a beautiful method to really go within, a very meditative, relaxing method. And then we start to use the voice from there. And you don't need to be a singer, you don't need to be a performer, although I do help performers to to support them with performance anxiety and things like that, and public speakers. But it doesn't, everybody, we all express, and it affects our lives in every way. If it's not your relationships, it might be about tapping into abundance, or really, for once and for all, discarding all those things that cause you self-doubt and self-abuse. Habits, for example, that you have, like that are causing havoc in your life. So it really covers. It's holistic. It covers everything. So going back to the singing, you don't have to have any talents. You don't have to have any musical knowledge whatsoever, because this is not about performance. It's about using the voice as a way to heal deeply. Okay, that's as in a nutshell as I can put it. And it's when you start to realize how singing and using the voice can heal, how it makes you feel, the amazing health benefits that it has just on its own, without the connection involved or anything like that. I mean, the whole strategies of really deeply relaxing and surrendering, they've got their health benefits as well. So it's just a beautiful way of really holistically and naturally caring for your body, nurturing it, but also to work on the voice. So yes, we're going to be doing singing, but no, it's not about talent. And if you are a singer, as I said before, or a public speaker, and you've already got the talent, that's fine. But we're going to be looking at ways to unpick all of the control, all of the tension that exists with conventional vocal coaching. And we're going to be looking for the natural, authentic voice and expression. Because when you start to bring a quality to expression, you'll have a quality in your movements, in the way you live, and your whole life will change. And that's what Gorgeous Hearts does. So if this resonates with you, if you're interested in this, you can contact me on this page. You can have a look around my website, which is www.gorgeoushearts.com. You'll find it on this page as well. And just stay tuned. I'm going to be starting a Connect and Express group, Facebook group. Actually, it's already started, but I'm actually going to put some real energy there, because I've been concentrating on menopause for quite a while now, and I've got my menopause group running because menopause is specifically one of those areas where I notice there's so much tension and anxiety, so this helps a lot with that. But I've worked with more men perhaps than I have with women, so I wanted to open this up to all ages, all genders, anybody who really perhaps wants to work on their expression and wants to do a little bit of soul searching as well. That's the area. So yeah, just keep in touch, and I'm going to be posting my my group. You can actually join the group from this page, but I'm going to be, as I say, I'm going to be doing some videos. I'll be doing some YouTube videos to do little classes. So just stay tuned so that you can follow and have an idea of what this entails. And if you just want to work with me straight away, get in touch. Okay, that's enough from me. I'm going to have my breakfast now and enjoy this beautiful sunny day, because there won't be so many of them left, I imagine. We're already in September now, so the UK. Soon to be in Spain though, so I'll get a bit more sun there. Okay, so bye for now, and lovely to meet you all, and stay tuned. Bye bye.